All right, MP. Now, everybody knows you as a baller. Tell us something that you know people don't know you know as well as ball.
Maple syrup.
I'm recording, bro. I need a serious answer.
No, I'm not even kidding you, bro. I'm from Vermont. I could talk maple syrup all day with the best of them.
And what's there to talk about?
Xander, what isn't there to talk about? Golden versus dark. Thoughts on the rule of 86? The best syrup and snow for syrup on snow?
Syrup on snow.
See, that right there. That tells me you're an amateur. I can't even talk maple syrup with you.
So you're telling me you know a good syrup as soon as you taste it?
No, before I taste it, Zan. The color, the aroma, that's enough to know. If you know, quality is unmistakable.
Okay, well, moving on. Which you know better, syrup or ball?
Oh, ain't nothing I know better than ball.
All right, well, I know it's still early, but do you think you're an all-star based on what we've seen so far?
I know I'm an all-star.
You did say quality is unmistakable when someone knows what they're talking about.
Right.
So, what needs to happen for your quality as a baller to be unmistakable?
Well, I'm going up against another pretender to the throne tonight. So when I finish the game with a win and a bunch more points than him, that'll be unmistakable. MP, out.
Get after it, MP.
Keep me in check. Oh, 12? Sounds like a lot of sugar. Dude, come on, it's great. I promise. Get it.
What's up, MP?
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the New York Knicks here in New York. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Edwards. And it's Herter in at the small forward position. And for the Knicks, sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference, and he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
You love the gamesmanship. MP putting it out there. I mean, we've all heard the big statements in the past, and MP going after this is only natural, but it is hard to back up. And so far, he's got the question for the future. How nasty will it get as he continues to face teams and players who want nothing more than to shut MP down?
And let's check in with Al. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
As you know, one of the big stories in this game is the battle for an all-star guard spot. I asked MP how much weight he put on making the all-star team, and he said, it's very important. Important for me to be a leader on this team and in this league. Guys, MP sounds like he's on a mission.
He sure does. Thank you. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
And that one's good. MP.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Now, MP. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. Number 5, the Bulls.
Yeah, they were a fantastic passing team last year. It's part of the culture they're building. So many of their easy shots came at the end of a great assist.
Inverts the layup.
Jordan Clarkson showing the ability to put the ball on the deck and make a play.
MP passes to Herter. For 3, Edwards. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. MP's got 8.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Well,
But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Who's jealous? No one around him. And the Bulls, another 3.
Things to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Herter kicks to Edwards. Another 3 for Chicago.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Pass to Towns. From outside, off the mark. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Bulls.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
MP left side. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey. And stolen by MP. 12 points in the game.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bulls lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Williams. Edwards comes in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jones. And a change for the Bulls. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Kobe White.
Jalen Smith taking flight. Get up, young fella.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
So for Chicago right now, Edwards is out there with Josh Giddey.
Task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
It off the glass. Towns has got 10 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
A 3 from MP. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
To guard the floater, Jordan Clarkson, nicely done.
Herder passes to Edwards. Another 3 for Chicago.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Clarkson against MP. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Smith dishes to MP. And the Bulls, another 3.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
We have a little extra bulletin board material for this one. MP took to social media to make some guarantees about the night he was going to have. There's been no official response, but I know it didn't sit well with the opposing locker room, so we'll have to see if MP can back up his predictions.
He had some strong ones, and if you're going to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk. Thank you. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years. Loading up for a title run. And they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Flying to the right, but drops in for him. Towns has got 12 in the game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got assist number 7 for him tonight.
The starting unit.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Chicago Bulls.
3 has been their magic number. They are shooting that thing.
Shooting it for real. Hitting those shots opens up everything for them. They should have a lot of room to operate in the second half.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
A look here now at New York. It's still too early to tell. I mean, can't judge a movie based on the first 15 minutes. Gotta let things develop.
Yeah, I could judge your movies off the first 5 minutes.
Easy, easy, easy. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's
done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
In at the guard spots, Brunson and Clarkson. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Vucevic with the Wizards on the road to face them after this game. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Chicago has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson, and Brunson throws it down.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
To the second half, they've missed just once in 5 attempts.
MP finds Herter. For 3, Edwards. Another 3 for Chicago.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Floats one. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. A crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he makes the first. The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Whitey's checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good for MP. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Knicks misses.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And there's Buzelis on the assist by MP. Back in for Chicago. Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
First one falls for him.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Nice! Brunson working inside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Herter finds Edwards. MP drills the 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. He's cashed in 9 times from beyond the arc this game. Who knows how many threes he'll wind up with? We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby.
Boy, after making 1-3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Buzelis out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's MP in at the 2. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Back to MP. Good, another from 3.
He's scorching hot, another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. New York's gotten some. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Bulls have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. And here's Edwards from the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the band again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double team. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Hart, no good. Huerter passes to Giddey. MP outside. And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018. An all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
There's a debate whether Babe Ruth ever called his shot. Millions of people saw you call yours pregame, then hit it out of the park. What message do you hope a night like this sends?
The message was, I wanted my teammates to understand how good we can be and how far we can go. This was a good performance. We didn't play a perfect game, but we were confident. We knew the deal coming in and we were ready for it. Sometimes you gotta be confident first and trust success will follow that.
Very good, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Kevin, back to you.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.
right here.
Miss Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations on this incredible record, MP. The most three-pointers ever made in a single game. When you made the shot to set the record, what went through your head?
Eyes on the rim. Are my shoulders squared up to the basket? Where's my release point? I know that's not glamorous, but what got me from being a nobody in Vermont to setting a record like this was never losing focus. Every single moment matters, you feel me? Can't let a single one slip away.
Amazing, thank you.
You're welcome.
MP, right here, MP. I have a good question right here.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going up against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.